Washington. The United States U.S. military stated that China's military flights in the past week in the South China Sea demonstrated unstable and aggressive behavior by Beijing, but did not pose a threat to the U.S. Navy fleet in the region. The Theodore Roosevelt Carrier Group closely monitors all activities of China's People's Liberation Army Navy Plan and Air Force PLAF, and has never posed a threat to U.S. Navy ships, aircraft, or sailors, said a statement from the U.S. Military Pacific Command, Friday, the 29th of January 2021. Earlier, Taiwan reported that several Chinese Air Force aircraft flew to the southwest corner of its Air Defense Identification Zone last weekend, near the Taiwan-controlled Pratas Islands, including fighter jets and nuclear-capable H-6 bombers. Regional security and diplomatic sources with knowledge of the situation said the Chinese Air Force was dispatched on a mission from January 23, coinciding with a U.S. carrier group passing south of Pratas. China, which has long directed its military to defend itself against the U.S., conducted drills that would simulate operations against aircraft carriers, the sources said. They deliberately carried out the exercises while the U.S. aircraft carriers were passing through the Bashi Strait, said one source, referring to the waterway between southern Taiwan and the northern Philippines. It's not just meant for Taiwan. Most importantly, China is trying to solve the South China Sea problem. They want to stop the U.S. military from entering the South China Sea. China wants to reduce U.S. influence in the Western Pacific, the source spoke to Reuters on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak to the media. China's Ministry of Defense did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Reuters. However, on Thursday, the 28th of January 2021, the ministry reinforced pressure on China's claimed Taiwan, warning after increased military activity last weekend near the island that independence means war and that its armed forces are acting in response to provocation and foreign interference. China claims nearly all of the energy-rich waters of the South China Sea, where it has established military posts on artificial islands. Brunei, Malaysia, the Philippines, Taiwan, and Vietnam also have claims to parts of the sea. The territorial waters have been a source of conflict in Sino-US relations. Washington continues to accuse Beijing of militarizing the South China Sea and of trying to intimidate its Asian neighbors who may wish to exploit its vast oil and gas reserves. Meanwhile, China has repeatedly expressed anger at U.S. military activity in the region, saying that such actions are not conducive to regional peace and stability. The U.S. Navy regularly conducts freedom of navigation operations with ships close to several Chinese-occupied islands, asserting freedom of access to international waters. U.S. Pacific Command renewed its pledge to continue operations in the region. The United States will continue to fly, sail and operate wherever international law allows, demonstrating determination through our operational presence across the region, Pacific Command said.